about this pursuit of perfection and the rejection, or what I might call futurism and golden years sort of thinking. Some are looking to reenact a moment, and that's sort of the golden years impulse. This is the Harley Davidson. This is the Holy Grail Les Paul sort of idea. They're inspired by a moment and they want to relive it again and again. Great, have at it. And there are others who are inspired at new possibilities, and this is the futurist. For me, I've always been more of the futurist, not looking back. I look back when I have to justify my new ideas to support in the history, right?
Right, yeah.
To test them. And so, but it never occurred to me to mix the idea that the Birdfish was made during this rejection period. And you said something to me when we were speaking yesterday that stuck with me, and it's really surprising to me. And I want to understand if I got it right. But I've always made the assumption that the Birdfish happened over a fairly long period of time with a lot of development and thinking on it. And yesterday, if I understood you correctly, the Birdfish started with an impetus of, will you come to the Music Messe? From the folks at Wagner, Reinhold Wagner, and his associate, who's the one who asked you, Micah, was it, or something like that, who asked you to come, and you agreed, and the show was 3 or 4 months later, and there was no such thing as a Birdfish when you agreed. You just knew you needed to make something, and you created the Birdfish in this. I don't want to make too much of it, but it seemed to me like perhaps a intense sort of
it was intense,
frenzy sort of period where you went really strong into it, and I think you mentioned you lost a substantial amount of weight. And really, would you allow us to come into this moment of your life? Can you tell me about this is a reframing for me of something that I thought I was very familiar with.
Yeah, look, when I was, I often got asked about the development of the Birdfish, how it happened, and I didn't tell the truth that it happened in such a short time and in such an exhausting time to come at least to the prototypes of the Birdfish, because people would not believe that. And I was afraid that people might believe, if I would say something like that maybe someone else, a company, developed it for me or so. Because when people are looking at these guitars, or when people approach me via email, they are always asking us as a company, how many guitars are you producing? Oh, hi, you folks, I love your guitars. They don't think that it's a one-person thing, because it looks too much corporate, this guitar. And therefore, I have to be careful with what I tell about the guitar. And if I would say I did this really yesterday, I told you the truth, because I'm old enough and people get it, can get it now, or accept it now.
Won't do any damage to you at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't do damage. But I had the feeling that would do damage, and people would expect that this guitar takes 1 year of development. So in some interviews I said 1 year, and maybe even the idea was a couple of years older and stuff. But more recently I said, it's half a year, or maybe it was 4 months, 4.5. But I remember that there was a kind of idea, but it took me a while really to start with that, because it was very complicated. It was so new for me to work with metal cast and all that, and to cast in the pickups into something. I have never done molding before, making molds, and the first Birdfish pickups on the prototypes had a kind of rectangular shape, but still an organic shape and dedicated. So in December, in the beginning of December, I have never done any mold for metal, any cast, not cast by myself, but by a company, but deliver the necessities for the cast, the shape from that. No mold for epoxy or polyurethane casting for the pickups and all that, but I knew that has to be done in order to build this guitar. I don't know what happened that time, so I was really not under drugs, because this is the wrong saying, but I was under an ideology, like a brainwashed person somehow. I knew I'm not gonna fail. On the middle of May, I think it was May 10th when the message started, and there are some rememberings. It was not only good times, because I was so exhausted. Sometimes I slept 3 nights not in a row and stuff like that, which is not good and not to recommend to anybody. So this guitar also educated me how not to go ahead with my life and my work as a luthier. Otherwise, I will lose the trust in myself to be able to work as a luthier, because this can't be a life. But it happened that in this autopilot mode, I got it ready, that all the 5 guitars I presented there were serious guitars, not chrome-plated yet, but you could play all of them, and it's like the prototypes of the prototypes of Robin yesterday we saw in his thesis.
Yes.
Robin Verso Guitars, yeah. The prototypes that showed different stages. There were already prototypes that could have been presented to a show. Nevertheless, the final guitar he presented at his thesis was more developed, but he took more time probably on his guitar. It was not in such a rush. But for me, it was clear I have to be ready with the guitar there, and I was ready there. And after that, it was clear that because all the details that I made there were much too time consuming, then be possible and quality scary than to be implemented into a serial production. So I had to solve that later after the show. So my only goal is I have to present the guitar there. I got a guitar bag for the Birdfish. The first bag was made from felt from a company which is here, because I wanted to use felt, which was the only dedication to a design trend, because the 90s was felt in interior design. So it was felt, and it was already the handle sticking out, and that, but felt didn't work because it peels off like on a pullover, so you had all these balls of wool. So later I switched to leather, but it was an intense process.
Thank you for watching and listening. You can find more episodes wherever you listen to your podcasts, and a special thanks to those who support us on Patreon. It's your support that enables us to do this work.